All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wonderful people, lovers of freedom all over the world. Wherever you're joining us from today, you're highly welcome to this wonderful YouTube platform that gives you quality news and information on all the activities happening in Biafran territory. Please subscribe to this channel if you've not yet subscribed, and also do not forget to turn on your notification, because definitely we will notify you whenever we drop our spanking news. Now, straight up to the issue ahead, because this is actually a continuation of the last video that I posted on the issue of the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. The reality, and I'll keep on saying this, is that they've been trying to make sure that they bring Simon Ekpa down by all means. That is why both the Chief of Defense Staff, the Chief of Army Staff, all of them, their major target is how to bring down the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. They've done everything possible, including the well-known senators. Even Naya Baribe went further to specify that. That is not what we are talking about. Now, I want you to listen to this first audio, first serious information that I want all Biafran to know, concerning this issue of insecurity, insecurity. I want you to understand where the insecurity actually started from. Listen to this man, in as much as most of the things he said can be corrected, but one thing that he stood on is the fact that Buhari is the major cause of the insecurity that we are seeing. Honestly speaking, yes, maybe there are issues of insecurity in southeastern part of the country, but please don't get this thing twisted, because the insecurity in southeast is not close to what we are seeing in the northern part of the country. Not even close. Not even close. And do you know the reason why it is not as bad as what we are seeing in the southeastern part, as what we are seeing in the northern part of the country? Is because of the way the Biafran Liberation Army, formerly the Eastern Security Network, started this, during the time of the Prime Minister, during the time of NNAMDI Kanu, which NNAMDI Kanu was able, to create the Eastern Security Network to curtail the Fulani herdsmen. Because let's be legit about this thing. The people who are the bandits are these Fulani guys. They are the bandits, they are the Boko, they are the ones who are causing the insecurity in every part of the country. They are the ones who are kidnapping. Because the thing is that they are still the one in army. They are the one that the Nigerian government are putting in army to defend people. And that is why, you see, these guys have done everything humanly possible, to penetrate Biafraland. But thank God, for the intelligence of, NNAMDI Kanu, and also for the doggedness of someone like the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, who continued this act of NNAMDI Kanu by creating, another stronger defense, another stronger team called the Biafran Liberation Army, who have been doing everything possible doggedly, and gallantly defending the people of Biafra. Watch this video. It's a very important live audio, and also make sure you share and give your own comment, like and give your own comment concerning this audio. Enjoy.
The Southeast geopolitical zone was destabilized by Abuja. Well, it started with police stations being attacked. You go to some place like Imo State, they attack the police station. The military, this thing is that obeying them. They are just minutes away. Other military formations are there. They sack the prison. Nobody will do anything. All over the east.
Who was sacking the prisons, attacking the police stations?
Those people who were organized to attack those police stations and prisons were releasing prisons. That was where it started.
IPOB?
No, I'm not saying IPOB. I said those thugs who were attacking were doing those things. But the central point I'm making is that you can't have a government in place and they sack a police station today, no defense. They sack a second one tomorrow, no defense. They sack 10 police stations in the state, no defense.
Chief Iluagunam,
This thing
who
happened
was
because
attacking the police station? Is it IPOB?
you asked me that question. I
Oh,
said
yes,
no. I don't attribute those attacks to them. The people who should have answered their question are the government functionaries who had the means and the wherewithal to counter those attacks. But I was leading to answering your question, the destabilization of the Southeast political zone. Okay. Now, when Buhari was military head of state, he organized with some ex-Israeli security agents to go and kidnap Umar Diko in London and bring him back to this country. They kidnapped Umar Diko, they took him to Stansted Airport, they created him, drugged him, but the Scotland Yard Police Department, they found out and released the man. 30 years later, when he became civilian head of state, he went to Kenya and seized NNAMDI Kanu and brought him back here. That is at the heart of the instability in the country now. The Supreme Court has said, release this man. The Supreme Court is the highest judicial authority. If you released NNAMDI Kanu today, I tell you, the chances of peace returning will be 90%. Why? A lot of the disorder you see in the Southeast zone now is tied to sit at home.
Who ordered sit at home in the first place?
When it started,
Yeah.
When it started, it was IPOB. Initially, at that time, nobody was forced to sit at home. People did it willingly, who liked. If you didn't like, you went your way, nobody disturbed you. Now, you have multiple voices ordering sit at homes. There's one fellow who is in Finland.
Simon Èkpá.
He orders sit at home. Sometimes he says people should buy food stuff and stay indoors for 2 weeks. Such ridiculous things. There are all kinds of names. Some of them nicknames. Ordering sit at home, sit at home, sit at home.
We accuse NNAMDI Kanu of instigating the crisis and the instability in the Southeast.
Then if you want to do that, you have the freedom to do that. You have the freedom to accuse any other person you like. But I'm not going to be party to that kind of antipathy. That's not the way I function. I'm telling you, ask me a question, and I'm answering, Abuja destabilized the Southeast zone. They can stabilize it again by releasing this man who the Supreme Court said
He was released before. Did that bring peace to the Southeast?
After he was released, what happened?
What happened?
They went to his father's house and sacked the place, killed people and destroyed the whole place.
Before the father's house was sacked, what happened?
I don't know what happened. Tell me what happened. I'm not a tape recorder.
Because you live in the Southeast. You are a
I don't
village man.
I don't live in Abia State.
But you
and whatever is in the news, if you are in Scotland, you will see it. You will know it. If you are in South Africa, if you are in Bermuda, you will still know. So you will also know that.
I know Chuksule Gunam is a village man.
Yes, I am a village man.
He lives in the village.
I do.
He understands what goes on in the Southeast.
I understand what goes on in my village.
Your ears are on the ground.
Your ears are also on the ground. Are they not? Your ears are also on the ground.
So Tinubu releasing NNAMDI Kanu now. That is what you are saying.
Yes, because people who have similar charges like himself have been released. So whereas he's in freedom, back into the US, this other guy of the Mietiala there is in freedom and do whatever is his business in Northern Nigeria. And this man, the Supreme Court has said release this man. So you have got to be told why they think that this man cannot be released. And let me make a final point why I'm saying this is I believe that there will be some kind of order. Everybody claims to be IPOB. Everybody claims to be ESN. We don't know who we sue because we are not members of their organization. But I'm saying that if you have NNAMDI Kanu out and he says, cease sit at home, any other alternate voice that comes in will be dealt with.
But he has said it from the courts.
They said they didn't believe him, that he wasn't the person who said it. It is not, they said they don't believe it, that he's under duress, that he's still in captivity. Bring him out.
That God gives me independently, don't put your eyes on it because I don't need any payment from IPOB. Then onye kere na Finland apụta call Ajambele na Simon Ekpa a registered IPOB member. Nke ahụ aga ọkọ nke ọzọ na o take the oath. After Kubuka no take the oath. Or again Kubuka that no take the oath because he wanted to interview NNAMDI Kanu. Contradiction after contradiction, contradiction after contradiction. Can you think I hear well? All they done in South Africa, we know IPOB, the symbol, our flag, the symbol of IPOB, the symbol of Biafra, will be a piano. Due to actually go see the when away at Simon Ekpa. He took off his cap and hit it on the floor. That is abomination. Only that single act Ekpa see me expelled completely from IPOB. What would I find them? Open that DC we find them because that video went viral just few weeks ago. If you ever see new when we were Simon there where or mirror Biafra flag, abomination, desecration. If I about desecration, he desecrated the image of Biafra, not only IPOB. Yes, Abayanketi, ona arantinaga, Abayanketi. So what are we trying to say here? What we are trying to say is that no you learn Aboku anala to our leaders in IPOB should forget about Simon Ekpa because even now that the way they are prolonging this saga between them and Simon Ekpa is like they don't want to do the needful, so they want to use this saga to continue until Anambra State election. I hold you. October 1st is around the corner. October 1st is around the corner. October 1st is around the corner. And the zoo government is busy now. You know, now a campaign for October 1st. Osibanjo has said today that we should use October 1st Independent Day to, to unite Nigeria. Are we not supposed to be telling our people about total lockdown of Biafraland on October 1st, which is going to be Friday? Are these things not what we're supposed to be talking about right now? We should be sending this message across. We should be sending this message across. Let us leave Simon Ekpa alone. Let us leave Simon Ekpa alone, please. If we want to move forward, let us face the things that are, we have more pressing issues at hand instead of talking about Simon Ekpa. He has said he's not going to hand over his platform. Let us leave it for him. He was ready to sack Biafrans from Radio Biafra, but he didn't work out. Let us leave it alone. Let him continue serving Biafra through his platform. Simon Ekpa he wasn't even the one that supported sit at home after the suspension. Let me make it clear today. We on this platform are the one that propagated sit at home continues. Yes. Even we are the ones that propagated sit at home continues. Go and check it. It's there. We have the records. Simon Ekpa has been with DOS. He has been protecting DOS. He has been, trying to let Biafrans know that the suspension truly came from NNAMDI Kanu. He even said that he spoke with younger brother Emmanuel Kanu that the suspension is truly from NNAMDI Kanu. I've been following all these things. But what did that guy do to our people? That all the thing he has been trying to prove to Biafrans that the only way is to follow DOS, yet people are still fighting him on a daily basis. If I put up my each day we get you didn't my game mania me anolu. If I put up one for he talked about he supported the late Obadiah Mailafia over 1 week lockdown for Christians. It changed overnight. They turned it upside down that Simon Ekpa is, advertising 1 week sit at home for Biafrans. When the video of Obadiah propagated, suggesting 1 week sit at home for Christians in Nigeria went viral, everybody saw it. I want no was Simon Ekpa. Thank you for no. It changed here. They changed it that Simon Ekpa is now giving order for 1 week lockdown of Biafraland. These are the people who are fighting for restoration of Biafra and the freedom of NNAMDI Kanu. And the way they twist issue, they twist only one word here, a twist here overnight. That is, they will change it automatically in our zone where also. In our zone where also. One day, a twist these are our people, we are fighting together. A twist here in our zone where all we are trying to do is to paint Simon Ekpa black and red. They forgot the effort this young man has made. It's not about how far, it's how well. We are not here to talk about how far or how long you have been in the struggle. It's how well. Go and check that very word NNAMDI Kanu talk about the people to listen to. He mentioned their names, he mentioned all of them. Immediately he got to Simon Ekpa, he paused. Listen, let me tell you something you don't know. Another marker, God has given everybody his duty on this very struggle. Another marker. Oh, well, people like some give Nando to her. They are writers. Na screen because you have been there for 100 years. Let me tell you something. The time NNAMDI Kanu was mentioning the names of the people immediately he got to Simon Ekpa, he paused. He paused and he told you, and of course, Simon Ekpa is doing a great job. It took him no less than 5 minutes to address Simon Ekpa. When he was mentioning other people, you listen to this person you must listen to him, this person you must listen to him, this person you must listen to him. And of course, he paused. Simon Ekpa, he talked about. So it means, no, well, if NNAMDI Kanu for the name of that young man. Yes. And what about the NNAMDI Kanu well? And what about the car gift on well? I cannot do it. Oh, well, if NNAMDI Kanu for the name of that young man. Oh, you are Lieutenant Apostle.
My brothers and sisters, this broadcast was made on the 21st of September 2021. Was it not a prophecy? Was it not a prophecy? Tell me. I'm listening to the broadcast the same way you are listening to the broadcast, but I'm in a womb. Akpato yi na ebe am no na studio na ege ya as we are playing it live. I'm listening to you, but akpato yi na wom. Is it not a prophecy? Since 2021 September, 2 months and 3 weeks after the rendition of NNAMDI Kanu. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? 2 months and 3 weeks. That is how it all began. And that broadcast was titled In Defense of Mazi Simon Ekpa and Online Propaganda to Tarnish His Image. Wow. Wow. No, I can't lose this type of broadcast. Thank you. Let's continue enjoying it, my brothers and sisters.
Address Yaya properly. He saw something in him. So, Okono Chala, Mewuli Anoku, Ifeli Emon one day. Ifeli Emon one day, because only for this Yaya so, for the name of that young man, where possible, where address Yaya of man. This guy has been fighting for ESN contribution. He wasn't a saboteur. Mazi NNAMDI Kanu was around. This guy has been hosting all manner of interviews and all that with Mazi NNAMDI Kanu. He wasn't a saboteur. Immediately, Mazi NNAMDI Kanu was kidnapped. He turned to a saboteur. Those who didn't know Kazim Bosonia just about struggle. Oh, you were peak yota, more the cafe man. Now look with Mazi NNAMDI Kanu. On your lap, Passia. On your level, Passiania. If another draggy position, another one will say we have been in this struggle for decades. Another one will say we have been in this struggle for ages. That this one just came yesterday. It is not about how far. It is not how far, it's how well. It's how well, not how far. In case you don't know, somebody may join today and tomorrow he will be waxing strong. It does not matter how many years you have been there. It doesn't matter. So those of you who are claiming somebody just came after NSAS and they want to be the leader, Mazi Simon Ekpa has made it very, very clear to everybody that he is not interested with any leadership position in Biafra struggle. In IPOB, I watch him very well. I watch him. Yes, I do. I watch him very, very well. Almost, there is no single day I will not listen to him, even if it's 2 minutes. Even if it's 2 minutes, I will. The same way I listen to all the Biafran broadcasters, everybody, both NDG Facebook, NNAMDI YouTube, NNAMDI Radio Biafra, everywhere I follow. Because information is the key. I listen, everybody. The same way I listen to Simon Ekpa daily, at least, even if it's 1 minute. No matter how busy I am, I listen to him. So that you know. So Obulo name on here, Mazi NNAMDI Kanu bidon. No son Oboloke. It's not about that. Uchemefo was the deputy. Where is he today? Where is he today? On a man of Uchemefo kind of an IPOB, he wouldn't have hindered Simon Ekpa. Are you not aware? Uchemefo would not have hindered him. So my advice to Simon Ekpa is what he's been doing is fantastic, and I want him to continue. He should never ever be distracted by this our people. I'm a yes, it's not quantity, it's quality. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, Christina. That should be a lady. Thank you, my sister, if I'm right. So it's not about how far. Mazi Simon Ekpa, I'm sending my message direct to you. Don't be distracted by our people, because I'm a fan. They have 2 options. 2. Number 1 is to paint him black. To paint him black to Biafrans, to bring him down. And number 2 is to demoralize him. To demoralize him, for him now to say, if it's like this, I'm no longer there. I know it's my Bible. These are two things. Either to paint him back to Biafrans, to paint him black to Biafrans so that his followers will turn against him, or he will personally, resign from the work he's doing. But before you sack anybody in Biafrans in IPOB, first of all, sack that man in Finland, that man that you call coordinator in Finland. Not even because of his saga with Simon Ekpa. He is not worthy of a leader. Chase that one in South Africa to IPOB in Ani. Chase him. He is not worthy to be among us. Those are the people you have to sack first. Then caution those ones who are coming, our leaders who are coming to make public utterances that is capable of causing chaos in what we are doing. Caution them. If you cannot sack them, caution them very, very well. Then we move forward. So Simon Ekpa must continue what he's doing. And talking about Tuesday sit at home, this is now the one now they are using against him, the current one now. I watched Prince Darlington day before yesterday or yesterday talking. The same man Simon Ekpa fought for. So this is how all of you, just because you want to buy favor, you want to buy favor to be relevant, to the leadership. For you to be relevant to the DOS, then you have to bring your fellow freedom fighter down for you to be relevant to the leadership. That is abomination. That is abomination. Look at Prince Darlington. Simon Ekpa fought for him, protested against his, suspension just few weeks ago. Imagine. And today, Prince Darlington was because unakwela ka okwe ndị Igbo kwuru na egbutu osisi ụmụnnu na-efe biko unakwela ka okwu ahụ ka inu a nwee isi in our midst. Don't allow that proverb to be relevant in our midst. Na-egbutu osisi ụmụnnu na-efe. Don't allow that. Look at Prince Darlington. Is today fighting Mazi Simon Ekpa because of Mazi Simon Ekpa is propagating for Tuesday sit at home. He now forgot, or is he not reading comments? He's online. He speaks to Biafrans regularly, daily. Isn't he reading comment of Biafrans talking about adding one more day to Monday? I'm asking the Prince Darlington. He's online. He's one of the media, personnel or personalities, I don't know. Isn't he reading comment of our people asking for inclusion of Tuesday? Millions of our people asking for the inclusion of Tuesday to Monday. To Monday sit at home. Now Simon Ekpa now join the crew of the people, millions of Biafrans who are clamoring for inclusion of Tuesday, to clamor as a human being, as a Biafran, as a Igbo, as a freedom fighter. Today now the news in Aguzi today that Simon Ekpa has ordered the Biafrans to sit at home on Tuesday. Another one, I saw video that very funny, very, very funny set of people. That I saw headline of one of a freedom fighter like us that Simon Ekpa's Tuesday sit at home failed. Simon Ekpa's Tuesday sit at home has failed. This is not from BBC. It is not even from Zoom Media. It's from one of the freedom fighters. Simon Ekpa Tuesday's sit at home order has failed. What a shame. What a shame to our people. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu no onye ọla na-pretend a na-akụrụ Simon Ekpa aka omega na Joe Ayaba interview. Simon Ekpa interviewed Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, the greatest collaboration since the start of this struggle. The biggest collaboration between Biafrans, biggest alliance between Biafrans and Amazonia. Simon Ekpa anchored that very program, which went viral worldwide. He was a very nice man then. And he has told you that he is under oath by our leader, that Maazị Nnamdi Kanu himself is the one that took charge of that very oath that he took. Yet, that animal in Finland still talking about Simon Ekpa, that Simon Ekpa is not a member of IPOB. That Simon Ekpa is not a member of IPOB. I ask him, even if Simon Ekpa is not a member of IPOB, are you trying to tell us that if you are not a member of IPOB, you must not fight for freedom of Biafra? They will say, if you don't want to follow the laid down rules of our leader, leave IPOB, go and start your own. Now, go and start your own. If you do it well, we'll follow you. I ask, how many people have started their own kind of struggle, and which name are we giving them today? It's a very simple question that those people who are saying, if you don't want to follow the lay down rule, as for me, I believe that Simon Ekpa is still following the rule of Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. I believe that 100%. Until we see with our eyes what he has done, then we saw the one of Uchemefo. We saw it. We saw it. Chukwana had done it. God can never come late. It is not possible. God doesn't come late. So if you think that Simon Ekpa will spoil things in IPOB, that is a typical lie. Biafrans cannot be cowed. If the day Simon Ekpa will make it open, whichever, if he's cooking anything at the back to destroy IPOB, the day he's going to make it open, of course, he will make it open. The day he will make it open, every Biafran will leave him. That is how it is. Let me make it very clear, categorically today, to those, I don't want to call them names because they are our people. They are our people. So I don't want to call them names. I don't want to address them by, some wrong names. Those are people who are fighting Maazị Simon Ekpa, saying that he wants to destroy IPOB. It is a lie. Whatever Simon Ekpa is cooking at the back with the Zoo government, the way they analyze it, the day he will make it open, Biafrans will leave him. Ian Nagwagi, today is 21st of September. Go and mark it somewhere. Write it down. Biafrans cannot be cowed. We are not cowards. Simon Ekpa has not even grown as big as Uchemefo in IPOB. Yes, Simon Ekpa has never reached one quarter of where Uchemefo was. Biafrans left Uchemefo. Biafrans left Uchemefo. He had no one. Uchemefo cannot give any command in Biafraland. Nobody, apart from George Onibek or Onibelibe. Uchemefo has nobody. I'm telling you the gospel truth. He has nobody. Yes, he has nobody. So the day Simon Ekpa will conclude whatever he's cooking and say, now I have done everything I can do at the back, I have convinced our people, now let me strike. That is the day Biafrans will leave him. He will become a chaff. Simon Ekpa will become chaff. If what you are insinuating that he's trying to destroy IPOB, if that is the truth, I want to tell you not to worry yourself. Let him continue what he's doing. the day he will make it public, the fans will leave him. So why are you drinking Panadol for another man's headache? Stop this nonsense. You cannot bring Simon Ekpa down. Whatever the zoo is doing to bring NNAMDI Kanu down, he remains the hero of Igbo land. He remains the hero of Biafra. Nobody can bring him down. So allow Simon Ekpa to do what he's doing. If he support Tuesday's statue, he's not the one that, even day before yesterday, we said it. I said it, that we are still taking signature from our people on ground. Once we hit 70% of yes, that our people are in support of Tuesday inclusion, we will start propagating it. We'll start talking about it. I said it even before Simon Ekpa started supporting it. I said it 2 or 3 days ago. Yes. So why all this fight? Why all this? Biafrans are too much. We are too much. We are highly intellectual, highly educated. If Simon Ekpa is truly planning to destroy IPOB, he can't. Because of what? The day he will make it open of his intention, if it's against Biafra restoration, if it's against IPOB, Biafrans will leave him. Approach chaff. Just like UTMF. So, but I don't believe that. Because I'm seeing what the guy is doing. The guy is doing a job that nobody's doing on his own. He's doing it on his own. Why can't you allow him to work? Why are you fighting him? Is it because NNAMDI Kanu is not around? Allow him to do his job. Yes. Allow him to do his job. Let God is in everything. And this man has supported US, even the time people are fighting him. He continues support. He continued to support US, the leadership, even to today. But he has told you to leave him to work. Stop dragging him up and down. Let our leader come out and see the work he has done already, and see if he's doing the right thing or not. Please, my people. Those people who you told that if you don't like what we are doing in IPOB, you go and start your own. Which names are we calling them today? That is my question. Can you remember the names we are calling those people who left IPOB to go and start their own? Can somebody tell me on comment section the names we are calling them today? And probably maybe their hands are clean, maybe they are innocent. But we told them, if you don't like IPOB structure, go and start your own. If you do it well, we'll follow you. Do you know the names we are calling them today? Those people who left IPOB or who has not even joined IPOB, but they opened their own way of struggle. They opened their own organization. Do you know the names we are calling them? And maybe they are innocent. Somebody has already answered me. Saboteur. Of course. Traitors, yes. Saboteurs, yes. These are the names we call them. And maybe they are innocent. Maybe they want to fight for freedom of Biafra. But do you know the names we are calling them? We call them saboteurs. We call them traitors. Yes. And you cannot change our mind to stop calling them traitors. That is what we believe they are. Because of what? They don't want to join IPOB. They don't want to follow IPOB. They went ahead to open their own. So they want to cause fracas so that the world will say they are not united. We call them saboteurs. And that is true. Now, you telling me or telling Simon Ekpa or telling any other person that if you don't want to follow the leadership of IPOB, go and open your own. If that person go and open his own or her own, tomorrow you call him a saboteur. Why can't we be organized and structured? Why can't we organize and be well structured? You tell me if I don't want to follow leadership, go and open your own. And tomorrow you are the first person to call me a saboteur. Please, my people, enough is enough. A man that his house is on fire does not chase rats. Okay? A man that okay, the leadership of IPOB should start doing the needful and stop when somebody talk. You say you are a saboteur. You are a saboteur. Till tomorrow, I will continue following the leadership of IPOB. If they want to know my trust or my loyalty to the leadership of IPOB, let them announce anything tomorrow. If I will not be the first person to propagate it, then you know that I have deviated. Let IP not something negative. Not they will come tomorrow to tell us that Biafra is supposed to go and vote in Anambra election. Those things, I am going to be the first person to fight against them. That is how I am. My dear, I etolugom ifeju okeme. Etolugom ebudi duno. So you cannot toy me because of command and control. You can't toy me. You can't toy me at all. No matter your capacity, no matter your power, you cannot toy me because of command and control. If DOS stand up tomorrow to say Anambra election should hold, Biafra should go and vote, I will fight against it. I am making it public. The same thing I said previously, that if they suspend sit at home, I will fight against it. I said it even before they suspended it. Do you know when I said it? The day they did open referendum on official Facebook page of Radio Biafra, immediately after 9th of August, on the 10th, they throw it open debate. Should we continue sit at home or should we abandon it? 1,000 comments within 12 hours said yes. 1,000 out of 1,000 said yes. Within full day, 24 hours, the comment was 1,900 comments. Everybody said yes on that very comment. And do you know what I said? I published it. I published it on this very same platform. I told the whole Biafrans that for this question to come up from DOS, there is something which I am seeing. I am seeing something. And if DOS go ahead to suspend the sit at home, I am going to fight against it. If you were here at that time, if you listen to that broadcast, indicate it here on the chat section. Let our people hear. Let our people read it and understand. Indicate it on the chat section. Very correct. Still, they acted like the zoo. Yes, I said it. That if they suspend the sit at home because of this question they have brought, I smell rat. I'm perceiving the smell of rat because this question wouldn't have come out. But if they cancel it, I will fight against it. I said it. I said it. And that is where I stood. And I'm still standing there right now. That sit at home should continue because that is what Biafrans want to do. Have you seen it? So what am I trying to say? I want to end this broadcast. What I'm trying to say is this. What if DOS and the leadership of IPOB entirely want to test my belief and trust on them, let them announce something that Biafra should do. Tomorrow, this platform will be the first place you will hear it. We are going to carry it as if we are the one that announced it and propagate it all over Biafraland. Everybody will know about it. The time they announced sit at home when Muhammadu Buhari was coming, we carried it on our head. We carried it, this very platform carried it on our head. We propagated it, we spoke about it until that very day that the idiot came. Yes, that is how you know who is with you. We follow them, we believe on them. But if they make error, we cannot close our mouth. This is not military rule. We are free, we are fighting for freedom. Everybody has to say his mind, his or her mind. And you have to say it. Yes, you have to say it. So if they announce anything tomorrow that is beneficial to what we are doing, we will continue propagating it. But if they come to tell us go and vote, we say no. We will say no. Absolutely no. And if they keep quiet up to then to allow Biafrans to go and vote, because then if they say it will be, we'll fight against them. But if they don't say it, everybody will go and go. We'll be talking about no election in Biafraland. We'll continue saying no election in Biafraland. We'll continue saying it until that day. I will never be happy for them to keep silent. I want to use this medium before I end this broadcast to tell Biafrans that October 1st, there shouldn't be any kind of celebration in Biafraland. There must not be any form of celebration in Biafraland. If possible, sit at home. It's not order. I'm not giving order because if I can't if I believe order, and when you need an order outside US, outside Radio Biafra, I am not giving order. I'm saying that there should not be any celebration in Biafraland on October 1st, which is on Friday. It's around the corner. There shouldn't be any form of celebration. What are we celebrating? We are celebrating the zoo. We are celebrating those who have killed millions of our people. We are celebrating the killers of our fathers. Is there any family in the whole of Igbo land that did not pass through the agony of war? Is there any family? Maybe somebody says, okay, now a brave professor. Maybe that person will not. Maybe that person is surrounded by Guinea Conakry. Maybe that person is surrounded by Guinea Bissau. Maybe Nanda Sona, only person is okay now, a professor. Maybe no surrounded by Gabon. And today he's among the president in Gabon. Omar on your boss. Yeah? Omar on your boss, Ebos. So now, is there any family in the whole of Biafraland that is not affected with the war? So is this the country that you want me to come and celebrate on October 1st? There shouldn't be any celebration, and if possible, sit at home.